All right, matchup of the night on national TV will be the LA Lakers. They are visiting the Boston Celtics. Maybe possibly NBA Finals preview. We shall see. But currently, as it stands here, Mackenzie, we have the Celtics as a 6-point home favorite with a total of 225 and a half. Looking at the injury report, I did see some things for both teams. Yeah. So, all right, perfect. So we'll start here with the Lakers. We'll have Luka, that is probable, LeBron, who is probable, and then guys that are officially out will be Rui Hachimura. He's dealing with a left knee injury. And then Maxi Kleber, of course, is out. Jackson Hayes is questionable for this game for the LA Lakers. So keep an eye out for that. He is dealing with a right knee contusion. For the Boston Celtics, players that are officially out are nobody of significance, but we have questionable tags on three guys. Sam Hauser, he's dealing with a back injury. Drew Holiday is also questionable with a right hand finger injury. And then also Kristaps Porzingis. He's dealing with an illness, but I think the indications are that Porzingis will be out there for this Boston Celtics team. So keep an eye out for Sam Hauser and Drew Holiday for the Boston Celtics. But nonetheless, Mac, should be a good game here. Two historic franchises. A lot of history between these two teams. Six is a number in favor of the Celtics.
I'll be honest with you. I've been itching to bet against the Lakers. Every single segment that comes on is, are the Lakers as good as the record? And I'm like, no, they're not. No, they're not. But hey, the problem is maybe they haven't been as good as the record and they've gotten lucky, but they sure as heck seem to be getting better. Luka Doncic feels way more comfortable a few weeks in. Big overtime for him against the Knicks. I thought this would be my best bet when it came out at 5. It moved to 6 quickly before I could pounce on it, and my power rankings actually make it 6. I think Drew Holiday being questionable is a big deal, and even if he comes back, I would want him. One of the reasons I laid off Knicks versus Lakers was Cat was coming back from an injury. I don't like when one of your more important players, especially defensively, is coming back from an injury. Just that chance that he's sluggish could be the difference in the game. I mentioned this earlier. The Lakers have done really well against winning teams. The Celtics not so much this year. Lakers 18-11 overall in that stat, 8-1 in the last 9. Celtics only 11-15. One reason why I did like the Lakers to lose here is because they've been so good at home, long home stretch, 5 games in a row, and now they go all the way across the country. And the last 3 years, Lakers 55% ATS in Staples Center, only 48% ATS on the road. And this year, they're 50-50 ATS on the road while dominating at home. So I lean Celtics, but I can't get to the window with their injury situation. If it was a playoff series, this might be the line for game 1. If this was the finals, I would love them in a series to figure out a way to beat the Lakers. Because last year, Luka Doncic defensively was exposed, I think, for the first time maybe in his career versus Celtics. Now him and LeBron, who's played a lot better, but still I don't think has the lateral, he might have the lateral quickness, not the commitment to lateral quickness for 48 minutes to beat a team that plays 5 out like the Celtics. So I think the Celtics win a series, but in this game, especially on prime time with all this buzz, it could be close down the stretch. Wouldn't shock me.
Yeah, the Celtics this season in non-conference games at home, which just means against a Western Conference opponent at home. This will be the 12th instance. In the previous 11 games, they are 6-5 straight up, just 4-7 against the number, only covering at 36.4%. But they are 7-4 towards the over at 63.6%. Then they have games left at home against the Lakers, the Jazz on Monday, and then they'll have a big game next Wednesday against the Oklahoma City Thunder, possibly another preview of the NBA Finals. But yeah, I'll look at the Lakers here, Mac. Again, maybe the luck Bucks does run out here in this game, but they've been playing 48-minute basketball, and I think that when you take a look at some of their past several wins, that some of them have been come from behind. And case in point, the game against the New York Knicks. So there's not quit in this team because now you have two guys, in LeBron and Luka, that when it gets down to clutch time, both those guys are playmakers, right? We know what Luka's resume is, especially when it gets down to clutch time. You need that clutch basket. He can go out and get it for you, or set up a teammate to go out and get it for you. And LeBron seems like he's rejuvenized with Luka since the trade, and they've complemented each other very, very well. So I think that'll be on full display here on Saturday night against the Boston Celtics. Celtics have been a team that I've watched when you are I know this is not a big spread here, but sometimes they get out to these big leads and they start playing with their food a little bit in the second half, and that's not what you want to do against this Lakers team. And Lakers have done a fantastic job of making halftime adjustment led by Coach Reddick, and I don't think that he's getting enough credit for that. So, like you mentioned, this could be a close game coming down the stretch. The Drew Holiday injury does make me a little bit nervous for the Boston Celtics side of things, but I'll take the Lakers here plus the 6 against the Boston Celtics. Definitely looking forward to this matchup. Should be a very, very fun matchup to watch here, Mac.
So the Cleveland Cavaliers, who also can't seem to lose a game when I want them to, are number one in the clutch stat on the season. Look this up as you mentioned it. Lakers number 2, Celtics number 3. So if it does down get to clutch time, we might see some excellent hoop.